Something that I've come to realize lately is that life is really a game of long suffering. We see this illusion known as time, and we put our own expectations to it, and we try to rush it, and we try to frame it in a way where, if you're not careful, it will constrain you, it will hold you back, and you live in this cycle of I never have time for anything. I never have time to really express myself. I never have time to enjoy meals with my family. I never have time to better myself. And it's so crazy that we put these limitations on ourselves. We put this thing called time, this illusion, this concept as a limiter on ourselves. And most oftentimes we do this unconsciously. It's just a way that, we've been programmed in this society, if you're in an American society. And, you know, honestly, what I've come to realize, something that's been on my spirit, is that time is truly a concept. It's truly an illusion. It's something that's in our mind. It exists and it flows. But as you flow throughout time, you can choose the tempo of time. You could choose whether your day moves slow or your day sped up. And this will set the entire tone for your spirit throughout the whole day. And why is this important? Anytime you're rushed, anytime you're moving from a place of lack, you're always sped up. Even in the NBA, players that are moved under pressure and easily rattled. It's unattractive. It shows that you're a very hesitant person. It shows that you can't be trusted because the pressure is going to eat you up and it's going to make you make mistakes. It's going to lead you to bad decisions. It's going to lead you to always being a step behind everybody. A big concept that I've gotten from the scriptures is seeking the face of the Most High early. What does that mean? It means being up at the crack of dawn and seeking the face of the Most High. It means reading His scripture. It means praying. And what I realized is the earlier and earlier and earlier I get up, because I usually get up at 3:45. Sorry, 4. First it was 4:30, then it was 4 o'clock. Now it went to 3:45, and today I went to 2:45. Despite being on 5 hours of sleep, I was able to actually be grounded and start my day calm, and actually be able to slow down time. And I did this yesterday as well. When you live like this, you realize how much time you have. Not only that, you're not going to have a procrastination issue, So we're going to go over the concept of procrastination and why this happens. Why does procrastination happen? Procrastination happens because you're running from whatever it is you have to do. This thing that you're running from brings you pain. This thing that you're running from, you don't want to think about it. You don't want to deal with the problem. You just want to do, you know. And most oftentimes, we can't find the practical solutions to procrastination because we haven't dealt with who we are inside, right? As I explained in another video, approaching women taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot in terms of fear. It taught me a lot spiritually. It taught me a lot mentally. It taught me a lot physically. We're going to go over that aspect of what I learned about procrastination, within approaching women. So when I first started, I was very afraid because it was something different. It was something that I had never done. And I would find myself approaching at malls. And bro, the first week, I didn't approach any woman. I was at the mall for 2, 3 hours just walking around. And there was women I wanted to approach. And I started off easily. I started off with just complimenting strangers. I started off with just opening my mouth to strangers, giving them a compliment. That was the weirdest thing for me. It was like I felt like I couldn't express myself. I couldn't tell someone your shoes look nice because I felt like they'd look at me weird. I felt awkward. I felt, you know, like I'd be judged. And it's crazy coming from a man who's so faithful and so spiritual. So I thought at that time. I didn't understand it. And as time went on, I didn't realize that procrastination is not a time issue, it's a fear issue. It's because you haven't faced yourself. You haven't faced the reality that whatever it is that you want to do, but you keep procrastinating, there's something in you that's not letting you. It could be a belief that it was awkward. For me, I believed it was awkward. I believed deep down that I couldn't do it. I was a perfectionist too. I wanted it to sound a certain way. When I approached a woman, I wanted it to be smooth, whatever that is, whatever that means. I wanted it to come out a perfect way. And the reality is, it's never the case. If you want something to come out great, you have to move from a place of stillness, from calmness, and in social dynamics, in social interactions. People see that. People see if you're nervous. See, at least when you talk to men, men could sense the nervousness, and depending on the man they are, they could calm them down. But even some men, if you're a natural leader, they won't match your energy. And the woman, when you approach them, amplifies that. They amplify that nervousness. They amplify the calmness, though, if you approach calmly. So procrastination is always running away from your fears. So I would ask you, if you have struggles with procrastinating, what are you running from? What is holding you back? Because it's not a lack of time. We can all make time. We can all make time. Another thing, let's say, you still don't believe me. That is a time management issue. Okay. And you believe, my schedule's so packed, I don't know where to fit it in. I don't know what to do. The way you overcome this is you you could get up earlier, straight up, and let that be the first focus that you do on the day, you know. And however it is you start your day. For me, I start my day reading scriptures, will shower, read scriptures, journal, and then do whatever I have to do afterwards. This practice alone of getting up earlier has allowed me more time. Yes, it gave me more time, whatever that means. I've created more time, so you can't say that there's no time. And honestly, when you get up earlier, time moves slower, perceivably. And also, the noise inside of your head is not going to be as loud because all the people around you are not going to be as awake. There's no noise, there's no distraction. If you're a creator, you're going to be able to actually enter flow state much quicker, as opposed to the sun is out and there's people around talking to you and you've already gone throughout your day. And you know set yourself in environments to succeed. Quiet the noise down. That's another thing with procrastination. Procrastination is fear based, right? It's a belief. Procrastination is a belief. It's a limiting belief that I can't do something because I I'm I'm afraid. I need to be perfect. For me, I would also say like that I catch myself oftentimes saying things or having thoughts of, well, I'm not able to write this content idea down right now in my notebook because exactly, it's like because what? Like it doesn't make sense when you call out the thought. But let's just say because I don't have the space to create, or I have to be seated down to write in my notebook. No, you don't. No, you don't. So it's like it's a belief. Procrastination is a belief, and you run from that belief. You run. You know you run away because of fear, and you won't admit it, and you're not willing to admit that fear. Sometimes you don't even know why you keep doing it, and you have to dig deep within yourself. For me, the procrastination with the woman, it was obvious. I just was not comfortable. I was not comfortable, and I wanted to be perfect, which is how you put so much pressure on yourself. For some of us, also, we need the perfect conditions to start. Oh, well, I don't have the right equipment to start working out. That's not going to change anything because you could get the right equipment and then you'll still find time. You'll still find a reason not to do it because it's a belief. It's a belief that you are not worthy deep down. It's a belief that you are afraid. It comes down to fear. It comes down to looking to be perfect, mismanaged expectations, because you feel like you need to have the perfect environment to be able to perform, not to execute, but to perform. You'll never get anything done. Ever. Ever. Just start. Just start. Whatever it is that you need to get done, set time aside. For me, it's easier to get up earlier. For some people, it's easier to stay up. If that's what you have to do, just do it. Drown the noise out. But confront why you're procrastinating. Confront what makes you procrastinate. Like why, let's say, why can you go to the gym consistently? You don't like the pain? Admit it to yourself. You think you're weak? Admit it to yourself. You don't trust the process that you have set up? Admit it to yourself and find practical solutions and adjust your mind from I can't to how can I? How can I? How am I able to overcome these limiting beliefs? Because we could truly do anything, especially brothers in the faith. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's reality. That's not like just like, whatever. That is reality. How am I able? Why am I not able now instead of I can't? That word is so powerful. That word will lock you inside a prison of your mind, and you won't be able to escape it unless the right person or the Most High, which is still leads up to God, unlocks you. There's people that never overcome those issues. So I'd ask you, you procrastinate. Why don't you value yourself? What are you running away from? What is inhibiting you if it's your environment? You can't find the stillness that you need? Go find a place that's still. Coffee shops are perfect for that. There's always ways to find better working conditions. It's better to have a whatever it takes mindset than I'll do it when the time is right. Because the time is never right. That doesn't exist. Time is an illusion. So you'll never make the time. You'll be stuck in the same rhythm for the rest of your life, the same pattern of thinking, the same pattern of thought. Next thing you know, you've been waiting for the perfect moment all your life and it never comes. That's a reality for a lot of men. If you talk to older men, that's something they'll say. I was waiting and waiting. It's not in our nature for men to wait. Go ahead and grab life by the fucking balls. Go fucking after it. That's it.